Hello, my friends. How's everyone doing today? This is Sheree. I'm so glad I'm here, and I'm so glad you're here today. Yes, I'm feeling better every day. I know if you saw my last few videos, you know I have a cold, but it's like I have my energy. I don't have a cough. I don't have a sore throat. I never did, and so just some stuffiness left. So just getting over that, and I still have to take a drink once in a while just to make sure my throat doesn't get dry. So I don't cough, because if it does get dry, then I cough, but I don't really have a cough. Anyway, I'm here to share with you the goodies I got from my trip to Florida. So I went, to visit Florida, my family in Florida, and there was a wedding. My niece had a wedding while we were there, and we went to her wedding. So I've got stories I'll be telling you during the next, probably couple of weeks. I just, have only so much time in the video to get all the stories out. But I went thrifting. My brother, his wife, and his daughter were there that live in North Carolina. They went down for the wedding, and they were there all week too, like we were. And then my youngest son and his wife went down, and they came down toward the end of the week. And so we all, at different times, went thrifting together. The last few days when my son was there, it was fun for everybody to go. So yeah, we had a lot of fun thrifting, and it was fun to see what they picked out. Some crazy stuff, and some cool stuff, and some fun stuff. But because they're not junk journals, so they were looking at different things than I was. So anyway, let me show you what I got. First of all, you see before you, there's a little bit of glare on it there, but this is a coloring and activity pad that I found at one thrift store. Originally $3, as you can see, but I got it for $1.50. It looks like the whole thing is here. So let me show you the inside. It's just these big pages, and I liked them because of the, like it says, coloring and activities. So there's all kind of fun pages as well as coloring pages. And so, very cool as far as the size of them. And I just thought these would be fun to use as pages, or, whatever I end up using them as. But, and then somebody can have fun with them when they find them in their journals. There's one little page of stickers here, or big page of stickers. Really cute stickers, actually. Very cute. There's a little letter to Santa there. Those will be fun. Bendon, by Bendon, and I was going to look for, it says age 3+, so if I wanted to take a page out, I probably will take this spiral out so it doesn't tear the page, so I don't tear the pages out. And then if I want to let my granddaughter, have any of them, I can. She's 3, so she might like to color one, but she doesn't color in the lines yet. She's still a scribbler, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I don't see a year on this. I don't know how new or old it is. But anyway, I thought it would be fun. So on to the next bunch of goodies. So everything else, I think everything else is in here. So we're going to take them out and see what I got. Let's see. I got quite a few things, but I didn't go overboard, I don't think. So let's see what is in here. Oh, yeah, I have this one lady I ran into had the coolest stuff, which I will show you. Let's see. I think this is a pile from her place at a flea market we went to. And then the rest, we went to one flea market, and the rest of these goodies are from different thrift stores. There's one that's it's called, what is it called? It's like a marketplace type antique or thrift store where there's different vendors. That was a lot of fun, and there was a ton of stuff in there. I got through it pretty quick. I get through things like that pretty quick because I know what I want as far as, I want to see everything, but I can see everything pretty quickly because I kind of focus on, things that, I like. I don't just like sit there and look at everything, even though it's all very cool. And I don't want to take forever, I think I was still the last one to check out, even though I was going pretty quick. I was kind of constantly trying to catch up with everybody else because they stayed ahead of me pretty much. But Let's see. Oh, I did buy some things that weren't junk journal related. I bought about, let's see, I'm trying to think, three Halloween things, which I was focusing on two because there were some things online that I would have liked to get, but they were more than I wanted to pay. So I kind of had those things in mind, and if I saw anything like that at the thrift stores for a good price. So I did buy a few Halloween things, but I'm not going to show those today. Let's just start right here. So this is a little notebook or a little bunch of paper. It was $1, and it's wrapped in this cellophane, never opened. Is it? I want to kind of see if it's a pad of paper or is it just sheets of paper. I don't remember. So okay, so they're cardstock. Okay, yeah, I thought these were pretty cool. Little cardstock pieces like this. It says, remember, you have your lines here, and there's a little ruler here. A little ruler. Let me see which way it goes. Yeah, so very kind of different, like little notes, but they're on cardstock. So they can be, I could put them in a journal, like in a pocket or something. I mean, these could be, being that they're cardstock too, they could be used for so many things. You can decorate them. You can put a little top or something on them. You can glue them, say, here and here and make a tuck spot. So, yeah, I think these will be a lot of fun. There was something unique and different, and that's what I look for, because, or something that I can really use, unique and different if possible, because, you know, I don't want to really add to my stash unless it's something different than what I already have and something I can really use and something I use a lot, maybe even. You know, maybe I have some already, but I use a lot and I know I'm going to use it type of thing. So that's those little note papers. And then this is another little card set that I thought was really cool. This was only 50 cents. Let's see. Let's get the tape off of here and see what these look like. Oh, is this? Oh, here, wait a minute. There's a little opening right here. Yeah, sometimes I will try to open them in the store and make sure, like if something like this, make sure it's something that I want. So yeah, I had pretty yellow envelopes, as you can see, a bunch of those. And then these little kind of mason jar looking cards that say thank you. And there's gumdrops in there, as you can see, gumballs. And it's a blank card, and they're cardstocky paper, you know, cardstock paper. And I thought, well, I could either use them for a thank you note. I can put them in a journal just like this, and it'll be journaling space. Or if I want to, I could cover the thank you up. You know, you can always, if it has an initial or anything that you don't like, maybe words or whatever, you can always figure out a way to cover them up. So, you know, I may end up doing that at some point too, and there's quite a few in here. Like I said, that was only 50 cents for that, so that was cool to find something like that. I don't have any gumball cards, so, you know, very unique and different. A lot of fun to find things like that, right? And I do have a little note paper like this. This one is a little different than the one I already have, though, because, well, it has a pen in it. I think I only found the paper once before when I found a paper like this, a nice little pen. Never used, I suppose. And then this paper is 2 sizes. So there's a little set here of, and there's a bunch here. And then, as you can see, this part in the back is a little bit bigger. Very pretty note paper, and those are a lot of fun to be able to put something like that into a journal. So I really like putting pretty things into journals for people to use, and also that was only 50 cents. So, you know, they had really good prices on things, so that's the reason I went ahead and got things. And, you know, this, you know, the same little set might have been $1 somewhere else. So when you find something for 50 cents, sometimes you just got to go ahead and get it, right? So let's see, what is this? This might have been for my granddaughter. Let me see what's in here. She loves stickers. She just loves stickers. So I thought that's probably why I got this, because I'm not really into unicorns or anything, but I thought I probably got this for her to play with, because she'll just love that. Yeah, that's why I'll put that over there for her. And let's see, I think I got this for her too. What is this? Car window clings make more trips fun. I don't know. Let me see what this was. This could be used in a farm journal too. So let me see what these look like. Yeah, I mean, you can use stuff like this as stickers, even though they're not stickers. You can glue them down on pages or tags, maybe. I don't know if I've ever actually used any window clings, but you know what? I did get these for her. I remember what I was thinking now, because they have some big windows in their family room / living room, and I thought her mom would let her play with these on and put these, make little scenes or whatever. And she knows all the animal names at this point, so I thought she would have fun playing with all these little animals. There's a windmill. I wonder if she knows what a windmill is at this point. We'll see. There's some things she could learn, maybe, if she doesn't know what a windmill. I know she knows what clouds and sun, airplanes. There's a bridge. So she can, this tree has apples on it, and she can put the apples on that tree, make a little scene with the flowers, different trucks and things, and then the different signs, which I doubt if she knows what all of these signs are, so that would be fun, learning thing for her. Her mom does like to teach her new things, kind of almost like she's being homeschooled right now at 3 years old. You know how it is when you have a 3-year-old that doesn't go to preschool. She doesn't go to preschool yet, and so they kind of home preschool her at this point. So, and that was only $1. So, and the other thing, the little sticker thing with the unicorns, that was only 25 cents. So, very inexpensive things there. Okay, so let's look at this. This was, I remember where I got this. I think there was a bunch, like tons of cards, and I found there was some, like you could buy singles, or you could buy, in a thrift store, or you could buy, there was a couple of packages. So I think I found this one package that looked the most vintage out of any of them. I don't think I looked through the whole thing though. Oh, this is a postcard. The little Christmas postcards. Let's see if usually postcards don't have a date, but once in a while you can find a date. And these don't have a date, but very cool. Christmas postcards. Wow, these are neat. I don't know if I had a chance to look through them very much when I was at the store, but I did see that they were the most vintage ones there. Oh, these are really nice. Few of some of them, more than one of some of them. Very nice. Yes, I like these. These will come in handy. These could even be, put on a cover, used as your topper for your cover, or your focal point. That one there just really looks like it should be on a cover type of thing. And others could be put into pockets. Let's just run through them real quick, because I don't even know what I got here. Are they all postcards? I don't know if I realized that or if I just forgot. Because we did do a lot of looking around, but I didn't really buy a whole lot, as you will see. These are really cute. Here's another one of those. I like that green for some reason. That's really, the Santa with the green is really different. Oh, this one has almost like a pinkish colored coat. That would be pretty on a cover too. It says Christmas greetings. Just so pretty. Little sledding girl there. This one we've seen before, and I think we saw that one before. Very cute. And oh yeah, this was in there. Like it was in there. I almost wish I would have taken it out, but it's a cute little what is that? Basset hound or something? Missing you, something awful. So, a little dog card. It was in there. I don't know why. I should have taken it out probably because I would probably never use it. But for right now, it's going back in here. Actually, I'll leave it separate and put these back in there for the moment and add it to my Christmas stash. And so, oh, these were in there too, weren't they? Yes, there were a few cards in there that I didn't really necessarily want. Here's a Ziggy card. That's cool. And with special thanks. Nice thank you card. Your friendship is the sunshine that warms my days and puts a smile in my heart. Okay, so that was the cards. And then I'm going to show you this last. This was a vendor at the flea market. But these were at a thrift store, all these ribbons, and they were really a great price. There were more ribbons that I could have gotten, but say they were, I just need to take care of my nose for a second. Say they were all $1 each, and then some of them had hardly any ribbon on them, or a lot less ribbon. So I got the ones that were $1 each, but has tons of ribbon on it. Look at all that. And this is little, kind of, it's not very wide. It's like 1/8 of an inch maybe. See how skinny it is? Very cool. And I like the color, kind of a yellow orange. And it's actually, almost feels like grosgrain. It might be grosgrain. Yeah, I think it is. I see the little ridges. So it's a nice ribbon for $1 for all of that. And I got a little pin with it too. And a nice sturdy little spool here. Plastic spool. So, and then here's another one from that same, originally from a place called Renaissance Ribbons, or a brand. But this is the same thing, the same like 1/8 of an inch, but blue and white, checkered, or you could say it's gingham, I guess. So same thing, a lot of ribbon for $1. And then this one, same width, 1/8 of an inch width, and it's a different colors. It's a different color. I like the unique color of it, pink and green. And there is a lot of it here. I don't know if I can even show you. How far back does it go? Oh, it goes back to there. So there's quite a bit. I mean, not anywhere near as what's on the other two, but there's still quite a bit on there. And it's a unique color on top of that. So that was cool. Oh, here's another one. It's red and white. Kind of almost looks like a dish towel. Red and white kind of pattern there. But again, $1 for all of that. And this is like 1/4 of an inch width. So I thought these were just great deals. And this is a this is a 1/4 of an inch too, not the 1/8 inch, but it's kind of more toward the golden yellow checkerboard or gingham pattern. So, and there's a lot on there, and that's a ton. And then this little one here was, I think, $1 for the whole thing. But this was $2. But they had another one that was, it seemed like it was more or something like that. But I know there's not very much. I've bought ribbon like this before, and there's not really a lot on there. I just like these colors, kind of unique and different from anything I have. So I went ahead and got that one. So, yeah, these were all at the same thrift store. And then this was a flea market. So they have a flea market in Eustis, Florida. If you're that way, or if you live around there, Eustis, Florida, at the fairgrounds. It's every Thursday. It's only on Thursdays. And this vendor was in the building. There's a farmer's market building there. There's a vendor building, and then there's out in the open vendors. So there's quite a bit there, and there's more this time of year because people come down from the north and stay. and bring their wares to sell at the flea market. So as the, I'm going to say snowbirds come down, there's usually, as the winter progresses, that's Florida's tourist season, so, and snowbird season, so that the flea markets get busier and busier and more people selling. So that's a good time to go. There might be, if you go during the summer, there's going to be probably less people there, a lot less people there, vendors. That is. So this lady had all this cool stuff. She said it was from her brother's estate, and she had been selling it just on Facebook Marketplace and there at the flea market for a while. And she's allowed to sell what she can right now and put it into the estate, and then it's divided among whoever, the heirs are at this point. But she said the estate's going to close soon, and then she said she'll get to keep everything that she had there and has from this kind of stuff from her brother that he collected. So very nice lady, and she had some great stuff, and she was there was different prices, and I didn't want to spend $5 to $10 on one thing, so I got everything here was, I think, $1 each. She gave me for $1 each, so I only spent like $4. But this little Christmas book was only $1. Christmas song book. In fact, I just unpacked my Christmas stuff, if you saw that video, and I have another little book in there. Something, it might be the same book. I'll have to go and look at it again now. But it reminded me, this reminds me of that. So it certainly is a vintage little children's songbook or Christmas music book. I don't know if there's going to be a year in here. Yep, there is. It's 1985. So very cute, I thought. So I got that for $1. And then this little counter was only $1. When I saw it, I was like, she didn't have prices on anything. You know what I mean? I don't think she had prices at me. So I had to keep going, how much is this? How much is that? But this little counter I saw, she only had one of these. And I was like, oh, that is so cute. I can take the little staples out and put individual, calendar pages in journals or whatever I want to do. And then maybe I can even use, like, here's a picture I could use as a page, or I could glue it down onto this cardstock and use that as a page, this whole thing. It does have a little Christmas theme on this side. And then this cardstock here, this is a envelope. So I should actually put this whole, I would probably take this calendar off of here and use this whole thing as a page, or try to. It's a little big, but I try to, if I can, use this whole thing as a page in a journal, and I'll have a pocket on this side and a pretty farm scene on this side, unless I do it in a different way, but we'll see. But I just thought these little calendar pages, that's what attracted me. It's these little very retro looking, well, 1990, so they're not really retro, they're vintage. But anyway, I just really like the look of these calendar pages. So I got that for $1. And then these I couldn't resist. I just thought they were so cool. My mom really enjoyed looking through them when I brought them back to the house. And I didn't show her all the rest of the stuff, but I showed her these because I knew she would want to look through these, and she did look through both of these. Anyway, this is S&H Green Stamp Catalog. And if you shopped here, I know my mom did, and when I first got married, I did, before they closed these type and stopped doing this type of thing. This is dated 19, is it 85 or 65? I think it's 65. I don't know. Can you see it? It's right there. But anyway, I'll show you a little bit. It's hard not to go and look through every page, you know what I mean? Because it's so cool as far as the stuff in here. And it's amazing what they sold. I mean, they sold everything. I mean, I remember going to it, to these stores with my mom and looking around. I just don't remember seeing all of this stuff there. Look at these dishes. Melamine. My mom had melamine dishes. I never did. That was before I grew up, that was in style. When I lived at home, with my parents, this was in style. Her pattern is not here, but she had a set. And then you got, it's just everything for the home in here. It's so cool to look through here. So this will be fun to to use in journals. Just so, I mean, I love every page in here. Look at the ladies' fashion. And luggage. There's, by the travel, we were looking at this, the travel luggage and things. They have pictures of different places you might travel. Like this looks like, yeah, that says 1965 right there. So this must be 1965. But I don't know if that's Disney World or Disneyland, but looks like Cinderella's castle there. I don't know. Is it Cinderella's castle or is it another castle? That might... Well, it says Walt Disney Production, so I guess it just looks so old. Like, maybe it's Disney... Maybe it's Disneyland, because I think Disneyland is older than Disney World, and so maybe their Cinderella's castle looks like that, much older than the one at Disney World. Plus, they probably have refurbished it since then quite a bit and changed it. So the one in Disneyland, I'm sure it looks newer now too. I know I was there during the 50th anniversary at the Disney World, and it was gorgeous. They had done special things during that year or two there, especially that year. Look at the kitchen. Maybe you had those pots and pans. The oven, the brown oven. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely not 1985. This is definitely 1965, because that oven, brown. I don't remember anyone having a brown oven. But it's pretty with the blue there. I'm sure it was pretty. Oh, and that stool too. That's definitely a very old stool you'd see at an antique store, a vintage store now, a thrift store. Look at the canisters. See, it's hard not to look at all this stuff. I don't want to bend this back cover, so I'm going to hold on to the pages. The vacuums. This lady here in her little dress. The toys. The vintage, now very vintage toys. These are fun. A little dog, a little pull dog. Little record players and desk and things. Let's see what else. Little bikes. Dolls and stuffed animals. The baby stuff is fun to look at because a lot of it's, deemed unsafe now. So, very fun. Look at that changing to the baby on the changing table. Look at this. This is what I was looking at this. Look at this. Look at the strollers and the little, I guess that's like a bouncer. The bouncers from that back then. Play pens. I'm sure that one's unsafe with the bars that wide apart. Look at the play pens. Does anyone... I don't think they use play pens anymore. They use a little gates now. I know that's what my son had. He had a little gate, like big pieces of plastic that you, like blocks that you hook together and made a little gate in an area where they kept her, when she was smaller, kept her corralled, but they didn't use a playpen. Card tables, the TV tables. I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. Sewing things. I'll try to get through this a little bit faster, but movie project. Oh, what is this? Train sets. Okay, I thought I saw a movie projector. Is that a movie? Some kind of projector. Maybe a slide projector or something. TVs. All the old TVs. That might be a stereo. Okay, so you get the idea. Very cool, right? To look through that old catalog. And then this is top value. Stamps. I love the picture on the front. I don't remember ever collecting, or my mom didn't collect. Oh, my mom told me what store, though. She said, like, she would get this at Publix, S&H green stamps, and I think she said the top value was from Quick Check or Winn-Dixie, which she didn't really shop at. She was true to Publix, 1954 on this one. So, yeah, I think my mom, because I didn't know this was from Quick Check or Winn-Dixie. And my mom said it's from Winn-Dixie. I'm like, okay. I didn't know that. Really. I didn't know why we never collected, or she never collected top value, or we never went to a store where these were, where you get these products to a top value trade-in store, whatever. But anyway, you can see all the same types of things that you could get at a top value store. The redwood, my parents still have redwood patio furniture. They bought new cushions for it a couple years ago. They've painted it. It's always been in a covered patio, so it's been protected, and it's just going to last forever, I think, because they bought it when it was new back in, I don't know, I'm going to say, well, they bought it after they got a pool in Florida when they lived in Fort Lauderdale, and that was around 1977, so that's when they bought their redwood furniture for around the pool on the patio there. 1977, 1978. Poodle accessories. Anyway, that's that. That's everything I got in Florida. Not that much, right? But unique things, I think. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll have some more thrifty goodies for you from I think when I got back, I was still in a thrifting mood. So the week after I got back from Florida, I was still went to a couple thrift stores that I hadn't been to in a while. So I'll have a few more things to show you next week, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope everybody has a great day.